Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Today we are decorating for spring. I'm gonna call this early spring because I am gonna go in and add more Easter specific decor as we get closer to Easter. So I hope you guys are ready for a ton of spring decorating and DIY ideas in this video and in future videos from me. And then one last thing, I wanted to just say a huge thank you to anyone who has purchased a shirt from me. This has been such a labor of love. I drew all of these, I designed this whole design, so I really love that you guys enjoyed it as well. I had a feeling that some of you might, and I can't wait until you guys start receiving them. This is a limited launch. The last chance to order will be March 11th at midnight, and I will leave the link down below if you want to purchase one of the shirts. But I just wanted to say a huge thank you, and I cannot wait until I see you guys start tagging me when the products start coming in, and I can't wait to see what you think. So now, without further ado, let's start decorating. I love picking up new scented cleaning supplies for each season, so today I'm using the Lemon and Coriander Multi-Purpose Spray by Everspring. I'm such a sucker for good packaging, so that caught my eye first, and I really liked this scent for the kitchen. I feel like I can never accurately describe this scent to you guys, so I'll just read the back. It says, reminiscent of spring breezes through open windows, this spray leaves surfaces clean and lightly scented with hints of bright citrus and coriander. I'm going in and adding these feminine floral teacups in my glass canisters as little scoops. I did this last season and really loved the cottagecore vibe that it added. I've been seeing the cottagecore theme more than ever. People are actually starting to call it granny chic over on TikTok, which I think is so funny, but I love that the really romantic vintage style is becoming popular again. I'm switching out my soap to this handmade lavender scent that smells so good and is perfect for spring. Plus, I love the look of these little brushes, so much better than sponges. I picked mine up at HomeGoods for only around $3. I had to stop and show you guys this because I ordered this off of Amazon for spring. I was so excited to use it above my stove, and it was a total disappointment. I really like the picture. The picture is still cute, but it was advertised as a wooden framed picture on canvas. You guys, it's printed on a thin piece of wood. There's no frame on it. It's all just printed on a thin piece of wood, and they just legit popped a bunch of hot glue. Do you see that? Just a big old clump of hot glue with a thing to hang it. I mean, honestly, I appreciate the effort of putting something to hang it because I do plan on hanging it, but I don't even want to give you the link for this thing. It was just disappointing, but I'm keeping it because I do like the picture. So anyway, just wanted to share. If anyone really wants it, send me a message. I don't remember what I paid for it, but it was probably too much for this quality. Pictures are another really fun piece to bring out and decorate with for spring, and I'm using this one to hold all of my utensils by my stove. I saw this wooden bunny at Target and thought it was so cute. It's food safe, so you can use it as a charcuterie or serving board, and then also leave it out all season long when you aren't using it. Another thing I love doing for spring is picking up some bulb flowers from my local grocery store and adding them to a pretty piece of vintage pottery. This is the soup tureen from my spring haul. I think I called it like a serving dish or something, and you guys told me that it's a soup tureen, and I don't have the little ladle, which is too bad, but I still thought it was really cute to hold this flower. I also wanted to display one of my picnic baskets in the kitchen, so I'm adding in my faux lavender and faux thyme plants, which are perfect to use in a spring kitchen, and then placing it on my fridge for a pop of color and texture. Okay, so I was really excited to put this vignette together for my island. I picked out some white and green faux florals to put in this new vintage watering can that I just picked up. I love the look of aged galvanized metal pieces for spring.
Well, maybe it was fate when you walked in the door. I could have sworn I've seen your face before. So glad that you said hi, 'cause I was way too shy. What would have happened if you just had passed me by the night? We keep on drinking, keep on wishing.
Next to that, I'm stacking some plates and adding some Spanish moss with faux eggs and covering it with a cloche. And then finally, I know this is a little bit more on the Eastery side, but I just couldn't help myself. These chicks from HomeGoods just looked so cute and were the perfect finishing touch.
For someone out there to hold all those little moments, the bites you didn't catch me looking over your shoulder just at the right time.
It's time for a spring DIY. I wanted to make these egg towers, and I picked up most things from Hobby Lobby, and I decided to go with these green cones in the 11.9 inches because I will be filling them in with the different varieties of moss, and I just thought the green would blend a little better. And then I also picked up these beautiful planters from Hobby Lobby. I love how earthy and I don't know, stone looking they are, and they were only $6.99, which I thought was such a great deal. So this fits inside there, and then I just have some neutral eggs. These are from Michael's last year. I'm sure they still have them. And then I just picked up some other white speckled ones from Hobby Lobby, and also the moss is from Hobby Lobby as well. So let's get DIYing. When I started this DIY, I wasn't sure if I should have started by adding the moss first and then the eggs, but I'm happy that I decided to start with the eggs first and then go in and fill the moss around it. I think they stuck better to the foam, and I also like how the moss made the eggs look almost tucked into it instead of how they would look if I just laid them on top. Okay, you guys, this is really messy and a little bit time consuming, but I have a really good feeling of how this is going to turn out. My eggs are on, and I started applying some of this moss. This is preserved moss from Hobby Lobby, and then when I get that all hot glued in to all of the cracks, I'm gonna go in with a little bit of this green colored Spanish moss just to give it more of like a whimsical Eastery effect. So yeah, we're just gonna hot glue it in all of the empty spaces. So honestly, I started applying the first layer of this kind of moss and I wasn't sure if I was going to love this look. But after I topped it with the Spanish moss, it starts to really come together, and the Spanish moss gives it that kind of spring Easter grass look that I was going for. Okay, but really, how adorable did this turn out? This is something you could buy at, like, I don't know, Home Goods, Kirkland's, somewhere, and you could, you know, spend a decent amount on this. So I love that I made it. I love when DIYs turn out even better than you have planned, because, you know, sometimes when you spend a lot of time and effort on something and it doesn't turn out, it can be a little disappointing, but this is not that project. This exceeded my expectations. I love that I have 2 of them, and I can't wait to show you where I have planned for these little beauties to go.
Just have passed me by the night. We keep on drinking, keep on wishing for someone out there to love. All those little moments, the bites you didn't catch me looking over your shoulder, just at the right time.
These look so cute here on my entryway table for early spring. I just wanted to add subtle touches of spring here, and as the season goes on, I'll add in more color and Easter touches, but for now, I love how simple this look is. My dining shelves are really where I love to get creative and come up with something new and fun for each season. When I saw this wildflower hoop wreath at Target, I was so inspired, and it reminded me of like a spring garden party, so that's kind of the vibe that I'm going for here. I'm incorporating some of my staple white pottery pieces with just some touches of spring. I love these moss bunnies that I picked up a few years ago from the Target dollar spot. I see them all over the place now, and they're just a really fun way to add a pop of green and spring into your decor. You didn't catch me looking over your shoulder, just at the right time. Those little moments all let me only got you about. All those little moments, all those little moments. I had this little handled basket on hand, and I wanted it to have more of an aged look, so I'm taking this antiquing wax that I got years ago from Walmart, and I'm telling you guys, this stuff comes in handy for so many little projects. So I'm just using a little paintbrush with the tiniest amount of wax and lightly coating the basket.
Hey, wish you could see yourself just sitting there on my chair. I'm staring at you, you don't even notice. Should've told you straight away, you don't have to be afraid anymore. I know you haven't noticed. You know that I won't let you go. Put your arms around me and I'll let you know how it feels when time goes slow. And I won't let it rush when I see you dance, and the moment comes when I fall and time goes slow.
Then I took more of the Spanish moss to make a little nest and these really cute quail eggs and hot glued them inside.
I fall into you. I fall into you. Hey, I wish I could show you more, 'cause baby you deserve some more. But still you're here and that's what I adore. Should've told you straight away everything I have to say, but I'm afraid and I know you haven't noticed. You know.
All right, friends, thank you so much for watching. I loved how all of these DIYs turned out. If you guys plan on making any, make sure to tag me on Instagram if you have it. And if you found this video inspirational and you enjoyed it, share with your friends who love decorating. If you're part of any Facebook groups, you can share the link over there. And also give this video a thumbs up. It really helps out my channel a lot. I would love to get to 100K subscribers this year. Even saying that is like, wow, I never thought that I would get here, but I mean, we're getting close, so every share, every like really helps me out so much to reach that goal. Thank you guys always for being here and supporting my channel, and I will see you in my next video.